Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. A hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a light classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Want to get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a PowerBI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works. And it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exams to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, XLR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped, so I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, XLR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Because he's teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you, XLR, for giving these courses. I learned a lot from this. I gained the more knowledge from here. And thank you for XLR for teaching us.
Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a training program which was mobile app development using Flutter, which was given to us by XLR Solutions. I came across this program through my college faculty who told us about this program, that it is a very good course and you should enroll in this course. So I enrolled in this course, and initially I felt really good about this course because they started everything from a very basic point of view, that even if someone who doesn't know anything about Flutter or anything about mobile app development can also learn the same way the ones who know about it are learning. So no student was left behind and everyone was given equal attention. All the doubts throughout the course were cleared. And if we had any questions also, we were like, the trainer was also ready to stay for a longer time than it was scheduled, even for the sake of doubts. So that shows how important the students are to them. So it was a really good experience with XLR's program, and by the end of the training program, I was able to develop my own application. And through the development also, there was another point. So our sir taught us about how we can connect our own mobile phone to our laptop and write code in our laptop, and you can see the output in your phone, which is really creative and interesting for me. I felt really good about that. So in the end, I developed my own mobile application. I showed it to my mother, I showed it to my friends. I felt really good about it. So I would really suggest XLR. I would recommend it to all my friends to take courses from here, as they focus on the children, focus on the students, and they focus on what's necessary, that is the students' doubts gets cleared and everything else. So today I came down to the XLR office to collect my certificate. So I got to know about what other courses XLR is offering. It included data analysis, data analyst, social media marketing, and full stack Java, and many more courses which were interesting, and they gave us an insight of how everything happens, and they take you through the course from the starting of the course to the end, and what next, that is placements as well. How you should be going into the interviews and how you should be approaching to companies, your resume building, and there were so many things which XLR is going to help you in, and they are ready to give you all the knowledge required even if you are a beginner. So I really felt good about this visit, and I would really recommend XLR to everyone who's listening to this, and also to all my friends, that I had a very good experience with XLR, and I would suggest you to experience the same. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Satish and I am from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology. I am here to share my experience about XLR program. I took part in the XLR program that was conducted in the last month about the mobile app development using Flutter. What I liked the most about this session was the trainer started from the scratch. That means even the beginner who don't know about the basics of the program, even they can learn the most from this program. It gave me hands-on experience by developing a project which was the final outcome. Thank you XLR for giving me this opportunity, and I would also recommend all my friends to take part in the XLR programs. Thank you.
My name is Tasneem. I'm the Senior Manager at 98 Percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident, and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hello everyone, good evening. So first 1 hour we'll have a class, and after that in a second half we'll be having the test. So be prepared accordingly. Yeah, Bala sir, you can start the class.
Okay, thank you very much, Amar. I'm just sharing the PowerPoint. So today we'll we've been seeing that different kinds of charts, and we are doing some dashboards. And today we'll cover theoretical part of the Power BI. This is the why we are using what kind of chart, when we have to use what kind of chart. So there are many charts available in the Power BI. We have seen, for example, the screen is if somebody is having laptop, they can open the screen and they can see this one. So why choosing the right chart matters, right? Will choosing a chart, it provides insights instantly, transfer the complex data into proper intelligence. And when you are presenting to proper people, they have to grasp it quickly and properly looking at the chart itself. Wrong charts can give different meaning, and it can confuse, and people doesn't know what to do, and how, so shapes will be distorted. Sometimes you in a dashboard, multiple charts can overlap each other because of the space and alignments and several things because of choosing a wrong chart. So these are all the problems, pitfalls will come under such a chart selection. One is visual overload. So as I said, you put too much of colors, too much of charts, and it is going to distract the audience. So we use the colors efficiently. Make the basically the dashboard is for aesthetic purpose. We present in a pleasant way. So presentation has to be pleasant. The aesthetic appeal should be there. If you are working for some organization, they will be following some kind of standardization. You use the standard format which they suggest, and else you just don't include some dark colors and striking colors unless it is very much required. And what is the data when you handle when you create the chart? What are the you need to understand the data. Without understanding the data, nothing can be done in the charts. Just putting a chart and dragging and dropping some data doesn't mean anything. So you need to know what is the output you want to achieve. Every chart provides an answer to the specific business question and rightful meaning inside. So when you present to your boss or whom you are going to present, you need to know at the initial stage. For example, if you are going to present it to your boss or going to be presented to a senior management or super senior management, you need to understand and what they will expect, what kind of data they will expect. For them, you have to present, and based on that, the chart also will change. The data will change. From where you are going to fetch the data, that is also will change. So you have to be clear in that, or else it's going to cause confusion again, cause bad reputation on yourself. But so sometimes what happens is that people do an excellent presentation, but it will not contain meaningful data. So number one is data is important. What kind of data, how it is reflected to the business users and other users. And besides that, one of the important thing is whether it is present to them. Are they able to grasp it for quickly on seeing the single chart? And but does that make meaningful? And does that add any effect for them? And besides that, is it pleasant to them? Makes them to makes them does it attract the people to look at the chart and ask questions and to learn about the data instead of throwing the data or throwing the chart to the trash can. So there are several charts we saw all these days. So there are some charts like bar and column charts and comparing, which used for comparing the categories. So when we see these, I will share another screen. So here in the PowerPoint, we have column charts and bar charts. These are all can be used for comparing categories. So this is one example. Besides, sorry. Yeah. This is used for comparing the categories. And there is something called cluster chart that also we saw. I don't know how many people remember that in the all 15 days. So which is vertical bars placed by side, enabling quick comparison for multiple subcategories. So yesterday also we saw some categories and subcategories and in the product, all those things across few main categories. This layout makes it easy to spot pattern, understand the spot and understand the pattern and to see the differences at a glance. And looking itself, you should be able to identify the patterns and what are the differences are available in the patterns. We should be able to make it. This is again best for comparing multiple subcategories across few main categories. Like we had a product table, sales or product data set, various on different categories and subcategories we used. And for the different quarters also, we can use it. Apart from that, the same clustered bar chart we used as horizontal bar chart arranged side by side. Like we saw just now in the the Power BI chart, clean clean solution when the category names are also all the long and or when ranking information from highest to lowest. So it is ideal for long category names or for example, category maybe having some there are so many products and you would have categories with some 13 characters, 15 characters, very difficult. For example, the ranking category countries by revenue, comparing performance across the regions with detailed names, all those things may be complex where you can use it. And there is also something called stack bar chart. Stack column and stack column and bar chart. Stack columns is columns are stacked. Vertical bars divided into the segments. So that is also we saw with different charts. Vertical bar chart show both total values and individual contributions, both reveal. And stack charts also a horizontal layout works better for longer category, like I said in the previous slide, and while maintaining the readability. Both reveal part to part whole relationship clearly. Example could be sales by product broken down by region. Yesterday we saw that again, and showing both regional total and product mix. Till now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Don't understand something, I can help you. Since we have been seeing a lot of chart, but we don't, I don't know how many people have understood the meaning of each chart. So I just thought of explaining you what different charts where you use and what are the best practices. So if you have any questions, you can interrupt and you can ask me. Chart columns charts are like vertical bars divided into segments. Show both total values and individual contribution. Stack charts or bars also similar to that horizontal layout. Works better for longer category. Both reveal part to whole relationship. Examples, same thing. So 100% stack charts are also possible. Show the relative percentage contribution of parts to whole, normalizing all bars to 100%. This makes easy to compare to and distribution across the different groups. Group could be based on country, could be based on state, city, could be based on a product subcategory, product category like that. And where you can use it in your organization or even in your college project where you can compare the composition again across different groups, like across different countries, what is the revenue, what is the product sold, all those things. Where significantly you can see that what is the sales happen in which region, location, or what is the market share for a particular product in the particular country across different quarters, and comparing the relative contribution for each product, which is very much required for organization, because they will, when a super senior management like CEO who sees the chart, you can see that which region has performed better and which region has not performed better, how to improve the sales in the particular place. And so what are the regions which requires improvement, and what are the regions where they have to give hike or give some kind of gift which salesman has done better. All those things can be achieved through these kind of stacked charts. So for before going for deciding bar or column charts, these are the key consideration on avoid too many segments in the stacked charts to maintain readability. More than five, 6 segments can overwhelm the viewers, because it is too much for people. They will be enter screen will be with a lot of segments, and proper placement may not be there. Presentation aesthetics will not be there, so it will not be attracting the user to read the data, and it may look trashy. And so same way, if you are going to cluster, you understand the business, understand the data, and cluster the charts to compare individual subcategory. Because if you without understanding this data, you will not be able to understand you cannot compare the individual subcategory values clearly when precise comparison matter. And you need to sort it strategically, order bars by value to reveal rankings, and logical groupings or support your narrative. And clustered columns in action, I notice how side-by-side placement make it effortless and compare performance across the time and periods. For example, we saw the dashboard where multiple charts are there. For example, chart 1, chart 2, chart 3, I will show the example itself. Here we have different charts. So it makes a lot of things. For example, this is how for the sum of this and this you can compare. On, for example, CEO or some staff official sees the data. He will read sum of net revenue, sum of discount percentage. So he may get a question how this sum of discount has been arrived. He will raise a question. Or CEO sees that, okay, this is the discount we gave, so next year we may have to give much less discount or something like that. That's also possible. There are multiple charts are there, so comparing revenue by employee name. So for example, some employee has done excellently well, so he may want to give bonus to the particular employee, so because he has achieved better revenue. Same way, if you see the top 5 products and orders, so this revenue and this also have some kind of correlation. And for 5 bottom products means by orders is that why it is not performing better. He can compare all those things. So he can be, when here if you see the performance by products and categories. So this also tells him what is the performance, what is the category, and when you click, data also changes. So by clicking, he also knows that what is happening in the organization. So side by side, he can make a comparison and understand the chart better. Yeah, let's go back to presentation. Yeah. So clustered columns in action. So the different charts are clustered differently. So understanding is easy. So there are line and area charts tracking the trends over the time. So normally we use area chart, line chart where no trend will be can be proper identified. For example, if you are having a cricket data, put a cricket data, what is the trend of a Virat Kohli for last 1 year, 2 year, you can easily identify. So each player or each country for 5 years, 10 years for cricket, you can identify. Or same way for sales, it can be done. It connects the data points to show the trends on the changes over the time and making the patterns immediately visible. And the human eyes, so based on when we see some aesthetic and our eyes like follow the direction of the lines, so it is human eye can naturally follow the line to understand direction and momentum. Just for continuous data like monthly revenue and website traffic, temperature, cricket scores, stock prices, everything. It works better. Why? Because it emphasizes the rate of change and overall trajectory faster in a better manner. In area chart, adding visual weight. Area charts, but area like line chart, but fill the area below the line to emphasize the volume and magnitude. The filled area draws attention. The scale of values, not just trend. It is also showing the magnitude and trend simultaneously. Example, total website visitors over the time, or inventory levels, or if you go to a cricket, how many people have visited the Lord's cricket ground or some other oval cricket ground. All those things are used for this. Stacked and 100% stacked area charts show cumulative totals. Incrementally, it adds the total. For example, as I said, if you go to NSE website, you will see that cumulative total of what was the stock performance yesterday and what is the performance today, is like that, and how individual components are contributed to the whole over time. Like yesterday, due to some reason, the stock would have performed better. Today, it may not be performing better. So reasons we can identify, or at least it will trigger us to go and analyze why it is not performing or performing better. So based on that, we will invest properly, wisely. And somebody has a question. Okay, so words are not fully clear. 1 minute, or maybe I will change the mic. Hope I'm audible. Please let me know if I'm audible or not. I have shifted to different mic, different headphone. Yeah, thank you. So, should I start from the beginning or? Okay, yeah, I will do. So actually, what I was saying is that when you are going to choose a chart, it should be right chart, and it matters a lot because the purpose of the chart is to make the data easily what you call understandable, or also good aesthetics has to be there. You should not put all the colors or choose a wrong chart which doesn't make any sense. So it is like a story, you're telling a powerful story to the management or whoever the audience is. It could be customer, it could be your audience, it could be your subordinates, it could be your seniors, it could be your like in college, it could be your professors. But story has to be clear, and the presentation of chart makes it clear. That's why it makes it clear that the story reaches the right people at in the right way. So normally what as a problem happens with the chart selection is that colors. Unwanted colors are used and aesthetics is lost. And people would feel looking at the chart as a trashy one, and jazzy colors are used to attract people, but it makes no sense. And as I said, aesthetic in a dashboard, aesthetics is one of the important factor. More aesthetic has to be taken care. Not only that, data is more important than aesthetics. So understand the data, and you have to understand what kind of presentation you are going to make, what kind of data you need, and you understand the data, and whether the data really is going to convey what you are saying to your audience. Who is your audience? Is it, as I said, is it your immediate subordinates, or your CEO, or super management, whoever it may be? So for that, this story has to be reach them properly. For that, you need to have a grasp of the data. Without understanding the data, without looking at the data, do not create any chart. There are different kind of charts we have been seeing all the 15 days. Many people would have tried at home, and there are a couple of charts. Even we created simple dashboards in the last 2-3 days. So in the dashboard, we see what kind of charts makes it sense, when we have to use what kind of charts, and yeah, whether it conveys the meaning. It could sometimes we may be attracted towards creating a fine beautiful charts, but does it say convey any meaning? If it doesn't convey any meaning, what is the point of producing a chart? So that way, chart makes a lot of important impact on the audience. And imagine that even if you are working in an organization, and you are presenting to your senior most person, CEO or somebody. If the chart looks pretty, but he doesn't understand any chart, what will happen? It will create a bad reputation for you. Same way, it is also opposite. You present it very well with a lots of data, but it doesn't have a proper aesthetics. Still, it is going to spoil your reputation. So, in any charts, what is very important is that both data, grasp of data, and aesthetic sense. Always make sure that you take care of that very well. To take care of that very well, you need to know when to use what kind of chart. For example, there are charts like bar and column charts, which is used for comparing categories. We did some dashboards where we used bar and column charts. I think it has been covered to you earlier. So side by side, we want to compare charts, or we want to compare data, we use from bar and column charts. So dashboards itself, we saw dashboards where one side one column was there, another side another chart was there. Two charts we compare side by side and come to some conclusion. They may clustered column charts. So vertical bars placed side by side enable quick comparison. You know what is vertical bars, right? We saw that. So place side by side enable quick comparison of multiple subcategories, like in say sales and products. So for our product, we have subcategories of product categories, and how it is performing for for this quarter or year on year, all those things can be compared. Not only for products, even for stock market. For last year, how it was performing, this year, how it is performing, index, each index is performing better. Everything can be simulated. Not only that, even cricket scores in this year, India performed this like this one. And last year, what was it, how it was performing, comparing the data, this can be used. So the horizontal bars arranged side by side provide a clean solution when category names are long and when ranking information from highest to lowest. Ideal for long category names. Example, ranking category countries by revenue, comparing performance across regions and detail with names. So stacked column and bar charts. Stacked columns like vertical bars divided into segments, like bar chart with horizontal and vertical. Same way we have, say, right? So it is vertical bars divided into segments, show how both total values and individual contributions, also for comparison only. And stacked horizontal layout works better for long category because in vertical, no, the column names get lost. So this is how you want to present. You have to decide at that moment. So for that, we'll see that whether the name says how do placements of the dashboard in the screen makes a lot of difference. So if you want to adjust something, so sometimes a stack bar will fit better. In some cases, stack column will fit better. So in some cases, stack bar will fit better. Look, a category name is longer. So you will go for stack bars. Category name is shorter and it will also looks appropriate. We'll decide that we use for go for a stacked columns. Hope till this you are clear. So sometimes we'll use everything for a stack charts because comparison is the only option. For that, we use 100% stack chart. So 100 show the relative percentage contribution of parts to whole normalizing all bars 100%. This makes easy to compare different charts. In the entire dashboard, we have different charts, stack charts. You just compare values and for example, as I said, example, share market. You can compare how it has been doing different quarters or different years. Also, even for cricket, you can use it. Different countries, how it has been doing, or India, how it has been doing this year, each quarter, and last year, how it is doing, or player by player, you can compare. All these things you can use it. But important consideration for using columns or bar chart is that don't use too many segments. When you use too many segments, the screen will it will be cluttered. No, there is a size for the screen, but if it goes beyond the limit, it is going to be irritation. It is going to be annoying to the people. So normally restrict for more than 5 to 6 segments. Restrict to five to 6 segments. Beyond that is going to be annoying. And since it is you are presenting normally we will be presenting a dashboard, not a report. So there are going to be too many data in the screen. So side by side, you are going to keep charts. So ideally, it is for 5 to 6 segments. Is we can restrict and use be smart cluster charts to compare individual subcategories values clearly when precise comparison matters. When there is no reason for comparison, don't present it. What is required there, and when you understand the data, you will understand this also. So understand the data, then see that whether clustering is required and whether comparison is required, and do the clustering properly. And when you do the sorting order bars by value to reveal rankings or logical groupings, support your narrative. So clustered columns in actions. Notice how side-by-side placements makes it effortless to compare performance across products and time periods simultaneously. So, for example, just now we saw the examples, right? I show in PowerBI. I don't know whether my voice was clear for you, but just in the PowerBI dashboard, clicking on one chart changes the values on another chart. Side by side, we compare for this quarter or for this employee performance, what was the order he performed, which is a high value for high revenue product, and what is the top five products, what is the top bottom five products, which employee was doing well, which employee was not doing well. So all this comparison is done in the same single dashboard using the clustered columns and different charts. So that is very much helpful. Line and area charts, you will be seeing this very often when you go into if you are into stock market. So, or if you are a profit and loss, even in, for example, bull market and bear market, they will be putting an arrow up and down. So this is very much helpful in tracking the trends. Even if you are seeing watching IPL regularly, in IPL the scoreboard they will be showing the trend. Even before starting the match, they will be showing each country how it was performing, how each player was performing. They will be showing this kind of line charts when his performance went up, when his performance went down, what is the reason, how again when he picked up, all those things. When Virat Kohli was doing excellently well, all those things is being used in the line chart. So because it connects the data points and it can show the trends over the period and what are the changes happening over the period it shows. It clearly indicates what kind of patterns visible. And normally our human eye follows the line to understand the direction and momentum. It's like arrow mark, right? So to understand the arrow mark, we just follow the trend and we follow the trend. So it is best for continuous data like monthly revenue, cricket score, website traffic, temperature changes, or stock prices. And stock prices, you know that you have been seeing bull and bear market. Always they use this line chart. Any question till now? Okay. So there is also something called area chart, like a line chart, but fill the area below the line to emphasize volume and magnitude. This is also, if you are seeing the IPL, the fours and six and other things, they will be showing for the particular player. And if you're not watched or if you're not aware about that, from next match, just observe these kind of charts. They will be using these very frequently. Useful for showing the magnitude and trend time simultaneously. So magnitude of shots of a cricket, Virat Kohli or some other your favorite players, they will be using this kind of tools because it is cumulative. So stacked and 100% stacked area charts show the cumulative totals and uh, individual components contribute to the whole over time. And stack area chart is, as I said, reveal changing proportions over the time incrementally, normalizing to show. Yeah, somebody has a question. Okay, thanks. Reveal changing the proportion over the time, normalizing to show relative contribution. So the easy way for you to learn this chart is that go to IPL website or any cricket website, see the charts wherever they are using the charts, observe the chart and identify the chart, what kind of chart, and follow the direction. And some places they will be using pie chart, some places they will be using this kind of a bar chart. Everything can be learned when you are aware, when you are watching your IPL cricket or any other sports, even tennis, everywhere they are using these kind of charts regularly. To enhance line charts, use markers for clarity on sparse data, data points, helping viewers to identify exact values. For example, if you are watching IPL, you'll be seeing there will be arrow mark on somebody, some bowler or batsman's trend. Whenever there is a fall, there will be a red dot, and whenever there is a raise, Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I suddenly got disconnected. Yeah. Yeah. So, so if you are enhancing line charts, so use markers for example, in cricket, you'll be seeing Virat Kohli or somebody, why he gone down or when he gone down, what is the reason? For that they would have put a red marker, and when it goes up, they would have put a green marker. Observe it correctly, clearly. You will know that how the chart has been presented by a professional. So enable step lines for discrete changes and performing perfect for pricing trials or even for status changes or cricket. Trend lines at forecast, if you can for forecast. So for example, in this match, how Virat Kohli or your favorite player will play. That will be made here. And reference lines include targets or benchmarks to provide context for the performance evaluation. So if you say that this match is going to perform like this, what is the benchmark it has to achieve? For example, this match India has to win. Or tomorrow if there is a IPL match, India has to win. So what is the benchmark they have to achieve? How much they have to score? So for that, no, the chart has to be drawn like that, and forecast can be the trend lines can be used for forecast, and context has to be provided for a performance evaluation based on the past data. So in actually in Power BI for forecasting section is not available, but in Tableau you can create a forecast also. Line chart with predictive analyticals is normally good, and as I said, you can notice how the forecast expansion helps stakeholder anticipate future performance and plan accordingly, which you normally in cricket analysis, they will be doing all this kind of analysis. Each person will have that view, and they would have arrived at the prediction, and they also see today how the India is going to score, and how Pakistan would have scored. If you watched the analysis, those charts would have been you would have seen, and they would have also predicted what could be the performance for India based on past performance, and they would have anticipated India will win or something like that. And there is, of course, there is the pie chart, donut chart, which is showing the properties, showing the proportions. Pie chart like a pizza, right? In pizza, there are different shapes, different cones are there in a circle. It is divided into the different triangle or different cones, you have to say. Because in 3D, there are 3D pie charts are available. Or in 3D pie charts, it will be like looking like a cone. Now 2D, it will look like a triangle. So displays the parts of the whole slices. Anybody has question? Okay, thank you. Displays the parts of a whole as sizes, the size representing relative contribution. For example, we saw that, we'll share that for, again, or I'll share. Yeah, if you see here, this is the proportion for each area, which shows that. So this is one triangle, this is one triangle, this is one triangle inside a circle. This is how a pie chart will look like. So now we'll go back to the chart presentation. So this looks very simple when you are going to say that, for example, in IPL itself, if I give the example, points as points are required for to reach the finals. Which country has taken which percentage of proportion of the score? Which country has hit bigger part? So that kind of proportions also can be derived with pie chart. In organization budget allocations across departments will be shown. So these kind of conditions, pie charts are very much helpful. Again, I'm reinforcing you the same thing. If you are watching IPL, also educate yourself for your job. They will be using pie chart, this kind of chart repeatedly. If you observe that, you are a little bit aware about the chart when they are discussing. So not only that they can predict, they can also put a chart. You can also present it, and you can also show these kind of charts in your Power BI and present it to other people. And you can also attract people, and you can be a hero for them also. You will be a cricket hero where you are giving the commentary for them and presenting that. For example, today's match yesterday itself, you have done a lot of charts and put up on Twitter or Facebook, social media, or in your college groups. So no, you'll be getting a lot of attention. So there is something called do not chart. We saw that no do not how do not looks the same way. It is a kind of pie chart, but it's only a do not. Variation of the pie chart with a hole in the center, offering aesthetic appeal and functional benefits. The center space can display total KPI or summary metric. Advantages allow space. So pie chart occupies center space. So donut doesn't occupy entire space. It just gives some space where you can add your description. Like we saw in this one, what you call, I can show that. This is a donut chart. This is how the donut chart will look like. This we saw that, yeah. So where we can add total revenue in center, we break in the product line segment. So when to avoid pie or donut chart is that there are more than say that if you are going to display wealth of each country, so in the globe, no, assume that I put 156 countries are there. If you are going to show revenue of all the country for this year, pie chart will be too much actually, because there are going to be too many slides. So normally restrict. This is same thing we saw told for I told for bar charts is that more than 5-6 slides is too much. So clarity will not be there. People will not be able to read it properly. So keep it limited. Use proper colors. Don't use chassis colors unless it is very much required. And your company will have, if you are working in a organization, or if you are going to get placed in an organization, ask for the standardized template. They will give you the standardized template colors for each one, everything. Use that properly. And similar sizes, so in some cases similar sizes will be there, so we will not be able, it's not possible to compare. So that the time, don't use that kind of pie or donut charts. And as I said already, understand the data, and you know that what kind of exact numbers are you can put it there, you can include it there, and whether it is readable or non unreadable, you will know. Use that properly and wisely, so you will learn that. For you to practice, as I said, watch cricket repeatedly and do the analysis. Do the analysis yourself. So that is one of the better way to learn dashboarding. Not only that, you can present to your friends, and you can also get a lot of audience. And so in case where too much of values has to be used, more than 5 to 6, try to use bar charts, normal bar charts or stacked bar charts. And if you have more than 5 categories, if you cannot avoid that, then you go for switch to bar charts. In bar charts, it is easier to compare lengths and angles, improving comprehension. So pie chart's best practice example is that with only 5 clearly differentiated segments, this pie chart tells a simple, effective story about market share distribution, provided you know the data properly and aesthetics colors are proper. Doesn't look messy or trashy. Sometimes you can use all these things in a dashboard. In dashboard, obviously, you will be using the combinations like scattered, bubble charts, everything. And here we look at the scatter and bubble charts. But there is something called bubble charts also. So 2 metrics, 1 story, combines columns and line charts in the same visual, allowing you to compare 2 relative metrics. It is best for visualizing two metrics together, such as sales value and revenue growth. For example, in cricket, if you see in cricket, you can parallelly visualize a test match score or IPL score parallelly. Monthly, that is one example. And T20, normal T20 versus IPL, that is also possible. So a different way you can analyze. So exploring the relationships is plots individual data on points on X and Y axis to reveal correlation clusters and outliers. Outliers means if you are in data science, you will know outliers. Outliers is the data which doesn't form, it's uncommon data. For example, one player, he will be scoring only 30 to 20 in all the matches. Suddenly in one match, he would have scored century. That is a outlier data. Each point represents an observation with 2 measured values, reveals positive, negative correlations, and natural groupings. So, as I said, example is that one match, he would have performed very well. On Virat Kohli was performing very well. Some match he dropped, then he picked up. Suddenly, he dropped. That could be a outlier. In this case, example could be customer age versus purchase frequency. It's like comparing, right? And what is a relationship means anyway you are comparing the relationship. Advertising spend versus sales results. Why this job because of this? This kind of a comparison you can do. So performance rating versus employee experience. It is normally assumed that performance rating will increase when experience of employee is high. Virat Kohli, when he started, what was he? Now, when he got more experience, how he started scoring scores quicker. Bubble charts is that a scatter chart with variant bubble size represents a third variable, enabling rich 3-dimensional analysis or a 2-dimensional plane. Example, revenue bubble, customer count, satisfaction survey score, instantly revealing which kind of customer segments, spot hidden patterns across multiple dimensions simultaneously. Now you can imagine, I'm not going to explain it because I have been explaining it earlier. Now you yourself imagine and tell me where it can be used in cricket. I will just give 2 minutes. Now you just imagine these things put in your cricket context or your any sports context or even movie context. Just type the chat how it can be applied. I will give 2 minutes. Till the time I will just wait for. I will wait for somebody, 1 or 2 people at least. Just imagine where you can use it in cricket or movie or any other sports, whatever is your favorite. Okay, it looks like note takers are okay. Excellent, excellent. Super. Okay. Great Manu Francis, super Redding, super Anurag. Power BI, they will not ask any question where Sandhya, when you are asking what kind of question they make ask for Power BI. So what kind of question you are expecting? A job or an interview or where? Yeah. Interview depends upon the interviewer. They can ask any question. So what you have to do is that go to ChatGPT or Gemini, type uh, type that list down all the interview uh, question and answers elaborately, minimum of 100 or 200 interview questions, then you will get the answer. It depends upon the interviewer. So interviewer can close the interview in 30 seconds or he can go for half an hour. It depends upon. Yeah, excellent, Vaishali. So in the interview, it depends upon 1 or 2 questions interviewer can find out, or sometimes he will like to give a chance and take half an hour. Depends upon how many people are attending the interview. If there are more people are in the interview, he will give you 30 seconds. So you have to be smart enough, at least mug up the questions and answer properly. And best thing is to like imagine that where this kind of situation will come. Always when you're reading newspapers or news or watching sports, cricket, movie, everywhere this kind of charts are used. So visualize it always in the chart. Then when you go for an interview, you'll be clear. That Excel only has to tell. So thank you. So when to use these charts? Combination combo charts compare actual versus forecasting. For when you are can also learn Tableau. Since you have learned Power BI, Tableau is very simple. For now, one additional option is that forecasting is available. Forecasting will come on time series data. So use time series and you can do the forecasting. Or if you are using Power BI next level, you can use Copilot also. I don't know whether the Copilot has been covered for you. If you are used to Copilot, you can try there also. So to compare actual versus forecast, show two related metrics with different scales like volume and percentage. Scatter plots can be used to explore relationship between the relationship and distribution between two continuous variables to find correlations. How the scores are correlated. Uh, for first player hit this century, second player hit something. So how this and that is correlated, or how our win and do so, bowling and India win is correlated. What is the relationship? All those things can be found out. And analyze three variables in bubble charts simultaneously to identify high value segments or opportunities. Bubble chart revealing insights is that notice how bubble size adds. So this is that bubble could be bigger and smaller, critical the three dimension. Instantly, or I can do is that I'll try to show another example. Yeah. This is trend chart and 1 minute. I will show. We saw one animated bubble chart. This is for outliers. This is scattered chart. This is all you can see bubble chart. Yeah. Yeah. So you saw that, no, that kind of bubble charts can be interesting and revealing. And Power BI provides animated power charts. For that, you have to buy pro version, and also then you have to import this kind of plugin. So, for example, here if you go to these three dots, import a visual, it will ask you for a username, mail ID. So you can import custom charts. So if you have a pro, you can click on get more and enter the mail ID. You have to log in, then you can get this kind of animated charts. And there are hierarchical charts and process charts we saw day before on Thursday. Hierarchical data format. Yeah, displays hierarchical data as nested rectangles where size represents value and nesting shows relationship, colors, and can indicate categories or performance. So example could be sales as a sales by region, country, city, portfolio, like that. Or who is earning more income in your college? Who is scoring better? First, who is the topper? First topper, second topper, third topper, like that. Even cricket, similar things. So, who scored highest runs? You can put a hierarchical chart. Funnel is the sales funnel. Thursday we saw this visualization progression. So Harsha did tried this visual chart. So funnel chart. This is normally used to identify what is how many leads we are going to get. what are the how many can convert into a sales. Visualization is progressive reduction through stages, showing where prospects drop off in the process, the narrowing shape immediately. So you say that, yeah, one minute. Yeah, here. This is a funnel chart. You all tried on Thursday. So website leads, opportunities, customers, revealing conversion rate at each stage can be used for funnel chart. So waterfall chart is something like shows the cumulative effect of sequential positive and negative values, connecting the starting points to ending points through intermediate. Like in cricket, uh, so why we lost or why we gained, what is the relationship? Last match we lost, this match we gained. I'm just telling you hypothetically, last match we didn't lose, but last match we lost, this match we won, or next match we are going to win or something like that. So relationship can be arrived. Most of the charts are used for these kind of things only. Only is comparison, only is to derive the relationship. So losing match is negative, winning is a positive. So what is the sequential effect? Cumulative effect of the sequential positive and negative values, connecting starting point to the ending point. So, for example, if the IPL ends, that time if you put a chart like this, you'll understand. Cumulative effect, one match will win, one match is lost, like that chart you can draw a chart. And there are some cases where single metric chart, Gauge chart will be shown, displays single value. For example, Virat Kohli hits a century, they put a Gauge chart where he's in 100. It's like, look like your speedometer. So it is normally good for KPIs, target achievement, like hit a century, hit a maximum score for all those things. And you will be certainly you're all watching. Yes, sir, is it not funnel for hierarchical stages? Funnel is normally used for a sales funnel. There is something called sales funnel. Sales funnel, in the sense that for management, they show for funnel how much it is. Actual funnel, right? Funnel in the sense that in petrol bank or pouring water, you will be using a funnel. That kind of chart, that kind of symbolism is created in a chart where how much is going inside the company. For example, when you bring a sales, how many things can go inside the funnel, so that how much can company benefit, or Indian cricket team can benefit, bringing this many audience or this many this good cricket players. That is what it is. So when to use specialist chart is that complex TreeMap is used for complex hierarchies. And funnel, as I say, explained it. It is a drop, it is like a funnel. How much it goes inside, how much cannot go, what is the conversion rate, all those things. Waterfall is just as a price value. Yeah, once this will be completed, we have the exam. Amar, you want to start the exam now?
Yes, sir. If you're done, then we'll start.
Sorry?
Yeah, if you're done with teaching part.
Some more starts are there. Yeah, so I can, yeah, 3 more. Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, you can start the exam. Only 3, 4 slides are there.
Okay, I will share the link.
Okay.
Okay, so dear students, so exam will be for 30 questions, 30 marks, and total duration 25 minutes. Fine for you guys? Yes, 25 minutes. So 8:20 will start, 8:45 will close it. Okay. So I'm just sharing the link in the chat box or the Zoom and YouTube as well. Yes, don't ask me for the attendance link. Attendance link will be shared after 8:50. Okay, so please note that. Let's others complete the test. So please wait. Those who are done, they can be there in the classroom. I already said that attendance link is not open. I will share it after 8:55. Okay, those who are done with test, well and good. So others, those who are not yet completed, you have last 5 minutes to complete the test. Meanwhile, I am assigning one task to you. Okay. So after that task, then I will share the attendance link. So guys, as a part of this training program, on a daily basis, you submitted the attendance and feedback. But as today is the last day of training program and we successfully completed the 15 days, 30 hours. Okay. So on business intelligence using advanced Excel and Power BI. So on that behalf, like I'm requesting you to submit one review on the GMB. Okay. So here I'm posting the links in the chat box. So as per your state, you can select the link and you can submit your valuable feedback with the 5-star rating. And if your state is not mentioned in that list, you can select the other and you can submit your feedback. Okay. After that, once you're submitting that in feedback, then I will share the today's attendance link and accordingly we close for the day. Okay. So the YouTube as well, I'm sharing the links. So you guys need to submit your reviews for our courses. Okay. So I'm sharing the link for the Zoom and YouTube. So please complete this activity and I will share the link in some time. Thank you. I already shared over the YouTube and Zoom as well. On YouTube, it will be stored easily. On Zoom, I am resharing that. Those who are done with the survey, I get one again links. Yeah, I already shared all these things. Okay. Those who are submitting the assessment, you guys can focus on that part only. Those who are completed, let them submit the review and feedback. Okay. Guys, what done? You're saying a feedback done. You're saying test done. How I can analyze that? Or how I can differentiate that? Both done, sir. Oh, super. Nice, nice. Both done. Okay, good. I will definitely go through your reviews. I hope everybody submitted with the faster rating and with the good comments too, right? So there's those who are still working on the test for them last 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I will explain about the certificate after the attendance. Don't worry. I think you already able to see the results. If you're not able to see that, then definitely it will be mailed to you by tomorrow. Those who not submitted attendance, I said that guys, let's others complete the assessment and we'll go for the attendance then. Okay. So after the attendance, I will explain you about the certification, about our upcoming future programs and everything. Okay. So meanwhile, I assigned one task. Many of you are done. Those who are not done, I shared the links again, review links. So please submit that. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Yes, those who are still submitting the assessment, last 1 minute, make sure that you are submitting that. Once it's closed, if you submitted the 29 question and if it's 1 minute is there and like if you're not able to submit that on timely basis, it will be closed and there is no any another option. So please take care of that things. Okay. Or okay, I will give you the 1 extra minute for the same. Okay. So at 46, I will close it. Sir, we are not able to see what you want. Result. Okay, no problem. That will be mailed to you. No worries. Yeah, thank you, Darshana. Test done. Test done, Jace. What about review? Both done. Okay. Both done, sir. Okay, super. Okay, now you guys are playing with emojis. So happy that you got to learn something, or happy that finally program is ended. So on what thing you're happy, guys? Okay, so I know now it's 8:46, so I'm just turning off the test, guys. I hope everybody submitted both. Okay, so now I know the most weighted thing. I know every time it's experience of last 4 years that everybody will be must waiting for the attendance on last day. Attendance, attendance, right? That is important. I know that because, as I said on a day 1 in the LMSKT session, 60% attendance is mandatory. Okay. Okay. So guys, here is your attendance in the chat box. Let's take it. Submit your attendance for the day, and then I will give you the context onto the upcoming program with the same series, and then I will give you the context on the certification. Yes, share the link. Rajkumar, which link you want? Yeah, so lineup of next couple of SDP program feedback link. Yeah, I already shared. Again, you are asking me in a frequent of seconds, in 30 seconds. What should we do after assessment, sir? Nothing. Nothing to do. I shared the review links and attendance link. You have to complete that. And I'll give the context onto the upcoming program. So guys, the next lineup is very cool for you. Mostly like not only for tech, but non-tech as well. So we have Java inline. Then we have CRT to crack the campus placements. And then we have a digital marketing as well. Okay. So keep in touch. I'm sharing the registration link as well in the chat box. Share with your fellow mates, those who are interested from whatever program. The calendar is up to date. You can select that program and you can get registered, and definitely you will get that course access. And on day 1, you will be getting that not attendance, joining link. Because of your attendance, I'm getting that word only. Okay, so somebody's asking me for the review link. Who is there? Sakshi. Okay. Yeah, Sakshi, I posted. How I will get the certificate? Vaishnavi, yes, I will clarify that. Now it's time to clarify on the certification. So guys, dear participants, dear bright young minds, we successfully completed our 15 days training program on a BI, business intelligence, using Excel and Power BI. So those who submitted 60 and more than 60% of the attendance, okay, 60 and more than 60% of the attendance, they will be getting their certificate within 8 to 15 working days, minimum 8 days, maximum 15 days. Okay. So you will be getting your certificate within 15 working days to your registered mail ID or whatever mail ID you use at the time of submission of the attendance on that. I mark my attendance portal, so it's right or not. See, the link is same. You have to fill the form. Let it be on YouTube, Zoom, or on a portal. Okay, so you have to fill the form. If you fill the form anywhere, not an issue. You will get the certificate. Just for that, 60% attendance is mandatory. Clear? Okay. Today's attendance link I am just sharing again. I hope I shared on YouTube. Yes, I shared that. Great training with practicals. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so I shared this. Okay, any more questions, guys? If any, just post into the chat box. How to see the attendance percent? You know that how many sessions you attended out of 15. You have to divide that, you will get the attendance percent. We are not into the first or second standard, guys, right? Sir, will there be any internship opportunity through this program? No. So this is the program just for learning purpose. On this, there is no any internship opportunity. But if you are part of AP or Telangana, then definitely under AppShare, we are running some internships as well. So you can just do some research on that, or if you are requiring more information, you can reach out to us via edl@xlar.com. Thank you very much, sir. It was very informative. Thank you, sir. We're not able to access the review link. Okay, so you can just copy, paste it on your WhatsApp, and that can be done. Okay, that is also one way. Yeah, Bala sir, if you have anything, you can process.
I can close or how it is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, so guys, we're done for the day. We're done for the program. Thank you so much. If any future queries or question, you can reach out to us to edl@textler.com. Thank you and